Today we are going to be constructing with cardboard that you can find around the house. Heavyweight cardboard, like cardboard boxes, can sometimes be hard to cut through. So look for things in your pantry, things like toilet paper and paper towel tubes, as well as tissue boxes and food containers to help you find things that are sturdy but still easy to cut through with a pair of regular scissors. We'll be needing glue and tape as well. This video is going to teach you how to connect cardboard in a lot of different ways, but what you do with it is up to you. I started making this box into a house, and I'm going to build some shapes off the side, off the top, off the other side, and maybe some shapes on the inside as well. Once you've learned the basics of cardboard construction, you can make almost any shape you want. Slot to slot. For this connection, you will be creating a small slot in two pieces of cardboard that you want to connect. You want to make sure that you're not cutting all the way through the piece of cardboard. Once you have your slots cut in both pieces, you're going to slide the slots together until they lock all the way through. So slide all the way through both pieces that you cut, and you will find a really good firm connection without using any glue or tape. Tabs. To create tabs, what you'll do is create a set of short cuts along the edge of a piece of cardboard. How wide they are is up to you. Once all your cuts are made, you are going to fold every other tab up. So I'll fold, skip a tab, fold, skip a tab, and when all my tabs are folded in one direction, I'll flip my piece of cardboard over and fold the tabs towards the other side of the cardboard. Once I have these tabs, I can put a dot of glue on each one facing the surface I want to glue it to, and it'll help my piece stay exactly where I want it. These tabs can allow something to be straight or bendy, and I can attach it to pieces just like that. Flanges. Flanges are very similar to the tab technique we just learned, but we're using it for something that's round, and all of them will be folded in the same direction. So I'm going to go around this toilet paper tube and cut very shallow cuts until the whole thing has evenly spaced flanges. Now, when I'm all done cutting, I'm going to fold them outwards. In this technique, I won't skip a tab. I will be folding them all out. When they're all folded, it'll look a little bit like a flower. And these flange tabs will be great for putting tape or glue on to attach it to a surface. Arch with feet. This technique is incredibly simple. Take a long piece of cardboard and make a small fold on each end. Simply press it closer together and tape or glue the feet down to a surface to create an archway. These are really fun to add to already existing parts of your structure to make some rounded forms. Slot and tab. For this technique, you will need to ask a grown-up for help, and the grown-up will need to use an X-Acto knife or some sort of sharp knife you have in the kitchen. Please don't do this yourself. They will cut a short slit in a piece of cardboard. At this step, you can say thank you very much to your grown-up and keep working on your own. Now, you're going to cut a tab for you to attach into that slot. I made two shallow cuts and then cut away the extra cardboard on each side. And now you can see the little tab that's left. I'm going to put that tab into the slot. I can fold that down and tape it so it doesn't come out, or I can glue it flat. and that creates a really nice perpendicular wall. Now that you know the basics for cardboard construction, you can make something a little more complicated. I want to make a house, so I'm going to take a pre-existing tissue box that has all this distracting print on the outside, so I cut along each corner of the box, flipped it inside out, and I'm going to use some tape to connect it back together again. What I did to connect it is make a seam of tape down each corner with 1/2 on each side. Once that's been connected, I can start to attach all sorts of other pieces to my house. For small pieces, like this one that I'm cutting off the edge of the box, you can simply use a very small piece of tape that goes half on and half off the object you're taping. Once it's connected to that small piece, you can connect the other edge of the tape to your piece that you are going to be using for your construction. You can solidify it a bit more with another piece of tape on the other side. Now it's sticking out. I'm going to cut a shape for my door. So cutting a small notch through and over to the side. Then I'm going to bend the door to create a hinge that will open and close. Now that I have a base form, I can start to attach all the pieces that we talked about earlier in this video. The tube with flanges, or a wall with tabs, and simply adding little bits of glue or tape along the tabs or flanges will help you attach them in a really sturdy way. I hope you have fun building. Bye!